Today through till the 29th is the Calgary Jazz Festival. Alright, so it's day one, and while I got all this time to wait since the show is at 7:30, I decided the first thing I want to do is head out to this new restaurant that just popped up. It's a Korean barbecue spot, a rooftop bar, or a rooftop restaurant I just found out about. So we're gonna take the train over to it and check it out. So I know I'm close. I don't know how close, but I know I'm close. I don't see it yet. 4 Decisions, that's crazy. That's a crazy name for a restaurant. It should be around here. Like, this is around the spot. It says I'm here. It says I'm around here. Okay, well, that's McDonald's, so that's definitely not it. But I saw the rooftop, and I thought that was it. Okay, I think I found it. This is the spot. It's called Korilla. I don't know why, though. I thought it was called something else. Anyways, we're gonna check it out. Or it's closed, and I'm a dumbass. So no, I'm an idiot, but I'm an idiot in a different way. It's not that the place doesn't exist yet. It's that the place is closed. I was thinking that I was at the wrong spot or that the place just didn't exist yet. No, it's just closed. I'm gonna try to find a different spot. I'm gonna go to a better spot though. Since the restaurant, of course, that I wanted to go to was closed, I'm gonna go to a different spot. Instead of Korean barbecue, I'm gonna go get Korean corn dog because that's equally just as good. And you know what? It's like festival food anyways. So that sounds like a better choice to me. Honestly, it looks like I made the better choice already. So here's what I got from this spot. I ended up getting what's called an ugly potato. If I can open this up. I got a little messy with the sauces, but yeah, I got an ugly potato. Honestly, in the long run, I think it was better that I got a snack anyways because I'm gonna be doing more later on. So this is kind of like just a refuel. Only the first bite, right? Can't leave y'all without the first bite. This thing looks crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, hold on. There. Now y'all can see. It's really good. It's just like a normal corn dog, except this one has fry bits on it, sugar, cheese, spicy mayo, and honey mustard on it. And I really like them. They're really good. Like for a snack, this is a very filling snack. It's worth it. If y'all in Calgary, try out Hanaki. Or Hanki, sorry. That's not the spot, but this is what the logo looks like. I'll reverse it, don't worry. Y'all missing out. I can't lie, this is just what I needed today. This shit hitting. Alright, now back to the festivities. Like I said, because everything is spread out and it's happening on different days, there isn't specifically much to do, so I'm kind of like making this into a festival video. I'm only gonna go for about 3 days out of the, well, today's the 23rd, 24th. You can do the math, but I'm gonna head back home for now. So like I said, I'm on my way back home. I got like 3-ish hours to burn out before we head out to the actual performance that's happening. So I'm gonna find stuff to do at home. Probably gonna record another video, but in the meantime, there's not really anything specifically that's going on today that I looked up. It seems that it's kind of like a dead day. Regardless that there's stuff happening around in the city, like mini shows, there's not really any like specific little pop-up events or anywhere that's really like doing anything specific for the jazz event today. Don't mind the noise, there's like kids playing outside. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's day 2. I actually ended up getting back home yesterday and passing out. I had a heat stroke from just being outside. It was super hot yesterday and I didn't drink enough water and didn't take care of myself. So day 1 was kind of a flop, but honestly, I don't think I was missing out on much because we're going to a show tonight they're called Brekkie Boys and it's at 8 o'clock and we're definitely going out to this one. This will be technically day 1, but it's day 2 today of the jazz festival that's going on. I'm still excited. Since it is kind of just like shows going on, I wasn't missing out on much. I basically just handled my stuff for today. I made another video today. Yeah, just had like a normal day today. So the real fun is happening tonight at 8 o'clock. Right now it's 6, so I have about an hour to burn, technically 2 hours to burn before heading out to the show. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you all that rundown that, yeah, my fault, I missed out on the first show being that quartet that was happening. I hope that tonight's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, it sounds like the Brekkie Boys is like an official band playing that's still doing jazz music, so I'm excited to see how that goes. I think that'll be a lot better. Still playing at the same spot, Ironwood Stage and Grill. And since it is like an 8-day festival happening around just in Calgary, I think I'm only gonna go to 2 of the shows that are playing, and both of them are happening at Ironwood. This will be the first one, and then we're gonna go to the one tomorrow, which is another jazz band playing, full band that's playing, and I think that'll be a good show as well. Something I don't understand is, if this is an actual festival, right, why isn't there like one specific spot that it's all happening at? I mean, it's all kind of happening at the same spot, but it's on different days. It's not all like I get how a festival works, right? But it's not like a straight up festival. It's more like just shows that are happening, you know? It's not like on a festival grounds, plus it's happening at this stage. It's kind of like at one venue, and that's it. I mean, it's at a couple more like This one is happening at Ironwood, as I mentioned multiple times, but there's also one that's happening at Studio Bell, and one that's happening at this other place as well. But they're like across the city, like different spots in the city, which is cool if you can travel there. But at the same time, it's kind of a bit of a loss in the sense that it's not really a festival. It's more like shows just happening around in the city, you know? Unless you know about it, you don't really know that there's a jazz festival specifically happening, which kind of sucks. All right, I just got in. That was really good. That was the first show I caught before they went on a break, so I hope they come back and do more, but for the first show that I caught, that was pretty fucking cool. The place is packed, which is really cool to see. You know, this is the first jazz festival spot that I'm going to, and it's clear that this is a good spot, so I'm happy that I went out to this. I'm gonna get food on here. They got calamari, so I'm thinking we get calamari and like hella alcohol. Guys are right next to me, oh my god. Let me show you the house. Wow. These are the guys who just played. It's crazy. For day 2, technically my day 1, this is a good start. Currently they're just talking about this raffle that's going on before the show starts.
As you guys we have 17 different shows, and we've gone through, I believe, 3 already. So we have, if you guys do the math, we have many more left.
welcome back to the second set. How's everyone? Nice. This is a new one. It's called John Cena's Music School Audition.
Very nice.
Here we go.
Gotta stop it before it gets copyrighted.
I think mine was like... Cool, that's mine, done, sweet.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna play some Radiohead, here we go.
Thank you so much. Alright, so music's gonna get copyrighted, so we just gotta start with this one. It's a quiet track. Just started playing this one. And he's got like a synth on the keyboard. It's crazy. It's a new way of jazz. Damn, this shit hard. Not even this is hard. This is basically rap. Oh shit. It sounds like it's out of Kingdom Hearts. That's it for the night. We even got an encore, which doesn't usually happen with jazz music, believe it or not. But that was a lot of fun. They played some really cool tracks, and it was like new jazz. It wasn't old jazz, which I appreciated, you know? I thought it might have been old jazz. They were like, I want to say Australian, you know, Aussie, maybe Kiwi, I'm not sure. I'll look it up later, but it was really cool. It was really a lot of fun, and I'm glad I went out. The crowd was amazing as well. It was so much fun to see, and yeah, that's the wrap up to day 2. All right, well, it's day 3, the final day of the Jazz Festival that I'll be attending. Of course, like I said, it ends on the 29th. This is my final day of going to the Jazz Festival. I'm not dressed yet. The first thing I gotta do is get dressed. All right, sick business. I want to try on the fit today, so it's a lazy fit, just some sweats and one of my favorite Stephen Rhodes t-shirts. How to escape from your body, also because of the weather. I know it's all black clothing, but that's also like what I like to wear in my style, but it's light enough that I shouldn't be affected by the weather, and I'm prepared for it. So we headed out. The first place we're gonna go is to the Kensington Night Market. It's 4:30 right now. It goes on until late, like 8 o'clock, but by 8 o'clock is when the next show starts, so we're heading out a little bit early to the night market so we can check it out. I ain't gonna lie, I almost just took the wrong station. And then next to that, when I was on the train, right, the station that I did take, it was crazy as fuck. It was packed to the rim. There was so many people on there. I couldn't move at all. I couldn't like breathe, basically. It was crazy. This is my first time going to this market. I've never been down Kensington before, right? I'm using Google Maps, obviously, to see where I'm going. I'm glad that where I'm at is at least not as crowded, but it's still kind of crazy being down here. It still kind of looks like it's a busy day today, right? So I'm not sure how it's going to be. I mean, it's a market, so it's probably gonna be busy, but my hopes is that it's not like crowded. Found it. That's the market. Damn, it's a lot smaller on the inside. It's pretty cool. We're gonna do like a full walkthrough and see what it's like. Double POV. Clothes, these drinks, a lot of stuff, a lot of like trinket stuff so far. It's drinks, alcohol drinks, it's cool. Jewelry. There's food stands, like I seen. Kind of like a collage of everything. Whiskey and shit. There's candles. And not sure what this one is. More brewery, a lot of brewery stuff. And snacks. Cool. That's kind of like the Nirvana shirt. It was short. It was really short. I expected there to be more, but that was damn. That was really it. So I'm gonna show y'all like around Kensington a little bit, just to kind of fill up, you know, the dead space, since I didn't really go up to any of the vendors and check out any of their stuff specifically. It wasn't stuff that I was really interested in. But look at this place. It's like Banff, low key. It has the same kind of structure to it, same architecture. I like little side shops like that. But anyways, I'm gonna head back over to the train station and now head on over to the Ironwood Stage and Grill again for the next show that's happening. Still kind of cool being down here. That's kind of a waste of our time though. Like, there wasn't really much to do. They're playing like alright music, and it was kind of like you know, like trinkets and like a lot of like brewery stuff. But it wasn't like anything cool, anything that I would care to go check out for myself specifically. The rest of this is alright though, like as like a little walk through, a little tour. Now I just want to quickly say that's no hate to the night market or anything like that. Kensington was really cool to check out, and the night market was okay if that's like the stuff that you're into, you know, brewery, jewelry, fucking everything else that was there. Yeah, no, it just wasn't my taste and stuff. Like, I personally wouldn't shop there. You know, the next time that happens, go check it out if you're ever in Kensington and you like stuff like that. Like, you know, go support the local market and shit. Maybe it'll get better at nighttime. Well, I did go at like, it's now 6, so I did go like kind of later. For what it was worth, it just wasn't my cup of tea. We got something cooler later happening, so I'm more interested in what's gonna happen at the next show that we're going to. Finally off the train. Yo, do y'all's train stations have this? These like spiral staircases. I like taking like a scooter or a skateboard and just like going full speed down these. Deadass, walking down this pathway makes me feel like I'm going to Narnia. Check out this view. It looks so pretty. People literally go just like kayaking or like, what's it called? Just floating down the river. I've been floating down the river maybe a total of 2-3 times now, and it's so much fun. That's something I recommend to everyone who lives in Calgary. Go floating down the river at least once. While sometimes cops are on the river and you gotta be careful. The last couple of times I went with friends, my old friend group, we got drunk, like hella drunk on the river, and it was so much fun. We were smoking weed and getting drunk, and it was, you just like lay there and just like chill. It was the best feeling ever. Again, be safe. But if you decide to, do it carefully. There's like an actual term for it. I don't remember what it's called, but you know, like we would use those like donut floaty things to go down the river, and you need like one of those big, almost life raft ones if you want to go with a group of friends. Hold on, this is what I was talking about. See, there's a guy. You're doing exactly what I was talking about. But you don't need to specifically go kayaking or go like alone. You can go with people and go down on like a big raft and just chill and float all the way down the river. There's like stopping points along the river that you can go down. Are like points that you can get off at, or like even like there's like a little sandy spot, and there's spots that you can just like specifically just chill at and like take breaks from being on the river. There, just to show y'all a couple more spots. So that's like what I'm talking about. Those little places you can just chill at. One over there, one over there. That one's more sandy, that one's more rocky. We're back again today. This is now show 2.
Now we're gonna play a long piece that I wrote, probably the longest, it is the longest piece I wrote, ever. This is my suite about blues. I wanted to take classic kind of blues tropes, blues, things that are rich in the blues mythology, things that are rich in the blues musical heritage, and especially in the Delta South. I wanted to take that framework and apply it to like a modern jazz context and combine, you know, rhythms of modern jazz, rhythms of modern pop music, rhythms of modern hip hop with that kind of old school type of melodic sensibility. So this is my blues suite.
That's it. So, that's it for night 3. I hope y'all enjoy watching this show. This was a lot of fun. Completely different from the last one we watched. A lot more fun. Yeah, a lot more fun. Not like in a different way. They were both a lot of fun, I ain't gonna lie. But this one had a really good crowd as well. And it was just a different type of presence. You know, old jazz is crazy. So that's it for this video. That's it for this festival, at least of what I'm attending. I hope y'all enjoy watching. I'm back home now. Yeah, if I hadn't mentioned, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed both the shows that I went to. I hope y'all enjoyed watching what bit of the performances I got. But honestly, you know, with jazz, you can't exactly capture on a camera and get the best experience. Like, truly, I wish that all y'all got to see it in person, because both bands that I got to see were exceptional, to say the least, and it was a hell of a time. Honestly, it was, the place was jumping. If you know, the place was jumping for sure. Thank you for watching the video, and I had a lot of fun attending the JAZZYC Festival. If y'all in Calgary, I suggest you go check it out. Until the next time, thank you for watching. Are you looking for new music? Tired of the same old songs playing on repeat? My name is Call5. I've now got a new shop. I'm now selling physical CDs and vinyls. Some of your favorite hits: Pillow Talk, Status, Smoke and Mirrors, and more to name. If you're looking to support an independent artist, or you're someone who enjoys watching my videos and you want to support me in a different way, please, by all means, go check out the store on my official website. I do sell clothes as well. I have a store on Depop where I'm selling my old clothes, customized works of clothes, reselling clothes from different stores. Check out my stores now on my official website.